carry and more. How about a touchdown? He hits it high. He hits it deep. It is out of here. And we are going home.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Travis here, and welcome back to the SF Bay Area Sports Talk channel. Hope everyone's having a fantastic day today, and hope you're enjoying your football Sunday as the San Francisco 49ers have done it. They have started the season 2-0 with back-to-back wins on the East Coast, and what a smart way for the 49ers to train and stay on the East Coast the first 2 weeks of the year. What a wild game it was today. Very intense. Great job from Jimmy Garoppolo. Early on in this game, the game started out pretty slow for the 49ers. They weren't able to get much of anything going in the first quarter, but then coming out in that second quarter, we start to put together incredible drives. And our defense, what a fantastic job the 49ers defense did today. They came up with a lot of big stops. The rushing defense was incredible today. And Fred Warner leading the way, the linebacker. It was just incredible today to get that big win. Welcome in, Tyler Burback, to the post game. The Sermon hit made my heart sink. That looked bad. I feel the same way. That was just so horrible. The Trey Sermon hit there, and you just hate to see that. My thoughts and prayers go out to Trey Sermon right now. And for him, that was his first NFL carry. And I don't know, I forget the name of the Eagles player on that play, but I just cannot even believe that he targeted the head on the hit there. And for Trey Sermon, his first NFL play, and something like that happens, it's for me, that guy should have been completely kicked out of the game, should have been automatic ejection for what he did there. I mean, you're talking about, you never target the head, and I just it sickens me. That was the one thing about today that you could say just I'm with you, Tyler. My heart sank in that moment, and just a lot of thoughts and emotions were going through me seeing that. It's just horrible. And so just hope we can for Trey Sermon, just hope that it's not going to be a severe injury. And as we have seen, unfortunately with Raheem Mostert, him being out for the year, that is a very tough blow. But the great news with the running back situation, Mitchell playing spectacular, and what a performance today for Elijah Mitchell. 17 carries for 42 rushing yards, and this guy's going to be very special, I believe. And what a great game for him today. Breaking news, Brandon Graham of the Eagles out for the season, torn Achilles. That is not good. Not good at all there. It just tough. The injuries in football. Thoughts and prayers go out to Brandon Graham. And I did see the notification on my phone right before I went live here on that. And just tough today for both sides, 49ers and Eagles in this game. And, it's hard to explain, with what we have seen with the 49ers, the injuries last year and so far this year. Unfortunately, they have continued to be a problem, but, we have not let that stop us from going out there, competing, doing the best that we can. And this win was huge. The Eagles had a lot of opportunities today, and 49ers, they stepped up big in the big game moments. The defense got stops when they absolutely needed to. And, when it was a, short 3rd and 1 or 3rd and 2, the 49ers rush defense was spectacular, stopping the run and doing as good of a job as we can to contain Jalen Hurts out there. Welcome in, 49ers diehard fan. How are you doing today? 49ers 2-0 to start the season. Absolutely amazing. The 49ers first 2-0 start since the 2019 season. And as we all remember, we went 13-3 on our way to the Super Bowl. So this is the beginning of many great things to come for this 49ers team in 2021. Absolutely huge win to get against the Eagles, a team that, this team has they played very well in week 1, and Jalen Hurts is a very good quarterback. And, for us to contain him to just the numbers here, Jalen Hurts had 190 yards in the game passing, 12 of 23 completed. And, as far as rushing goes, I feel like we did, pretty decent job there containing him. Horrible officiating from the refs today. Yeah, there were definitely some bad calls, and we unfortunately see that, and just tough. Welcome in, AM Echo Sky. How are you doing today? Hello, Travis. And the 49ers win as they survived again over the Eagles in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Plus, my prayers out to Brandon Graham. Get well soon. Thoughts and prayers go out to Brandon Graham and to Trey Sermon as well of the 49ers. Just a really tough with the injuries, and Brandon Graham there. Really, really sad news to hear, suffering a torn Achilles. Just tough. And that guy, he's going to bounce back. So prayers go out to him and on a speedy recovery. Frank Gore declined lots of teams who wanted him, and now he's going to Frank Gore. Let's see, talking about Frank Gore. Yeah, I mean, I think in my opinion, I'm hoping Frank Gore gets another opportunity. I haven't been paying much attention to see what the latest has been on the market for Frank Gore, but I definitely believe we have not seen the last of Frank Gore, and I still believe he will retire a 49er. And yep, I got my classic Frank Gore jersey, number 21. Absolutely amazing. The legend, arguably the greatest running back in 49ers franchise history. I rebuke at these referees for making bad calls. It's just, it's just something that unfortunately, to have to be talking about it over and over. I just hate it. I just wish they would just let him, make the right calls, have it be called fair, the right way. Welcome in, Ryan Rich, to the post game. How are you doing today? We got our avenge from last year's Sunday night game. That is right, AM Echo Sky. And I remember that game. I live streamed that game last year, and so that I very much remember that game last year. And this felt so great to get our revenge, to come out here to get this huge win, to be coming back to Levi Stadium for the home opener, 2-0. It is incredible. And in this division, as we know, the NFC West, the best division in all of football, with the Rams, Seahawks, and Cardinals. Rams did win earlier, so they are also 2-0. And I believe Seahawks are about to be are playing right now. So this division is incredible, and the competition in it is only going to make the 49ers even better as we continue to go through this season. And, when you look at our schedule early on, we have a very tough schedule. And the good thing about that is, being tested as early as we are in the season, that is just going to have us be prepared going into October and November. And as we get deeper into the season, and so you look at, this game in Philadelphia, very tough game. The Eagles, they're a good offensive team there, and our defense to hold them to 11 points in the game. Really tremendous job. The one thing I think we can say is that, the secondary allowing that, the one big play to Watkins there, the 91-yard touchdown catch when the Eagles were backed up to their own end zone. That's inexcusable. You cannot allow something like that to happen. Literally, they're backed up in their own end zone, and then all of a sudden in one play, 91-yard touchdown pass, they're at the 49ers 6-yard line. So, outside of that one big play, the defense played very well today. They did a really great job and coming up with a lot of crucial big stops on third down. Yes, San Francisco Giants underway. Yeah, at Oracle Park. That reminds me, I'm going to put that game on my TV right now. Let's see. Yeah, I had the 49ers post game. Was having it play in the background as I was getting ready to go live. How is everyone doing? We got the win. 49ers 2-0, back-to-back wins on the East Coast. And what a win this was. It was very intense, and the 49ers showed their resilience in this game. Reminded me a lot of the San Francisco Giants. The resilience, when you watch that first quarter, the Eagles were dominating. The Eagles were dominating us early. It looked like it was going to be a long afternoon, but 49ers showed that resilience. They bounced right back. After the four, punts we had on our first four possessions, We come out there in the second quarter, and we're able to start working great drives, move up all the way up and down the field, and put together some, great drives to end in touchdowns. And that was huge. And whenever, the Eagles, like that big 91-yard touchdown, catch they had, our defense was able to hold them to a field goal. And that was such a crucial play in the game. That play, all the excitement the Eagles had, and then they end up not even getting a touchdown on that. So for our defense, for the 49ers defense to get that stop, that was huge. And there were a lot of key moments in this game that the 49ers defense stepped up. And, and even on for our offense, a lot of crucial third downs. And Jimmy Garoppolo did a great job today. The quarterback sneaks. There were a lot of moments where we needed to do that to get the first down. And he made the throws. The first quarter wasn't good, but he bounced right back. Absolutely did tremendous. Now I have to go get some lunch with my parents. That is awesome. AM Echo Sky. Have a great day, Travis, and I'll probably see you on the Giants post game later today. And let's go 49ers. Let's go 49ers. And I should be doing a Giants post game show. Might be later tonight. So definitely stay tuned for that. I got to be finishing up some homework later in the day. So have a great day. I appreciate you as always, AM Echo Sky. Welcome in, Projects. How are you doing today? Dude, I'm glad we're winning, but I have a good fantasy team, but the players I put there don't do good, but my bench does good. That sometimes those things can happen when you're playing fantasy football, and it's all about finding out what players are working well. So fantasy football is a lot of fun. It's really awesome. Welcome in, William. How are you doing today? Hey, Travis, what's up? How about those Niners? How about the Niners? Let's get it. 2-0 start. Back-to-back wins on the East Coast. That's how we do it. 49ers with a big, big win. And it was huge. Our defense stepped up big time. We were, after that first quarter, the offense started to play better. We had two big touchdown drives in this game. And, the one touchdown drive, we had 16 plays. We were tiring out the Eagles defense there, and that was huge. Early in the game, Eagles were dominating. Our defense was the one that was out there for a majority of the time in the first quarter, but we were able to bounce right back and show that resilience. Welcome in, Kevin, to the show. I respectfully disagree with you. I believe Jimmy Garoppolo is really good and really great out there, and Jimmy Garoppolo is going to continue to have a really great season. The numbers don't necessarily jump off the chart from today, but he made the passes when he had to. And after that first quarter, he started playing very well. And, he is showing that he can run with the football now. So Jimmy Garoppolo is adding that element to his game, being able to run with the football. And that is going to, be able to catch defenses off guard, as now they're going to have to respect that. And it's awesome right now. Jimmy G is only going to continue to get better, and I'm really excited to see what he can accomplish this year. But yeah, thank you, Kevin. Appreciate the comments. Always appreciate hearing everyone's opinion. It's always fun to hear what everyone has to say, and hopefully 49ers go hopefully San Francisco goes 2-0 today. Let's sweep the day. 49ers win. Giants looking to sweep on a Sunday. That would be something. And so far in week one, both 49ers and Giants got the win. And so we can go into, and right now we got the opportunity, Giants, they can get the win. The first 2 weeks of the year, both the San Francisco Giants and San Francisco 49ers getting huge wins. That is going to be awesome. A lot of Eagle fans in LA were trash talking my Niners, and I thought we would choke. Looks like they hate Crote or an Eagle, as a matter of fact. Anyways, go Niners. Let's keep up the pace. Let's keep this thing going. What a huge win this was, going on the road, facing that Eagles team. You knew it was going to be a challenge, and early on, it looked like that they were, it was going to be a long game. They were dominating early. And so 49ers showed that resilience. We bounced right back in the game in that second quarter. And, looking at the receiving stats of the game, Deebo Samuel, he was clutch today, continuing to make those big catches. 6 catches on the day for 93 yards. JaMychal Hasty, he was getting in on the action on the receiving game. 4 catches for 21 yards. George Kittle, 4 catches for 17 yards. And the thing you love about George Kittle, his run blocking ability. He does such an amazing job run blocking and, all facets of the game for George Kittle, the Yak Monster, yards after catch. And the 49ers feature 3 Yak Monsters, Deebo Samuel, George Kittle, and Brandon Ayuk. Now, Brandon Ayuk had a very exciting rookie year. And so this year, we're still looking to see him really break out. And we know he has that potential to, this is going to be a really big year for Brandon Ayuk, I believe. And just hoping that, so far early in the season, hasn't done a whole lot, but I think, he's going to play very well. And just, looking forward to it. I mean, the weapons we have on offense on this 49ers team, it's incredible. Let's see. I think Lance should have done a play on 3rd and goal, in my opinion. I think, that's a great take there, 49ers diehard fan. When you think about Trey Lance and his ability to run with the football, you definitely, as far as running with the football, Trey Lance is more of a running quarterback than Jimmy Garoppolo. So, in that specific situation, I could see that 3rd and goal. But I feel like, Kyle Shanahan, I think he made the, great choice today. There wasn't really a whole lot of moments to bring in Trey Lance. It was a close game, and, Jimmy Garoppolo was out there rallying the team down the field. And so, I think we are going to see, we're going to see Trey Lance out there this year. But, this is Jimmy Garoppolo is the starter and is going to be the starter all throughout this year. So this was a huge, huge win. And what a win today. You face a real team in week 3. The Goat House will be right. Facing the Green Bay Packers and Aaron Rodgers. We're ready for them. We're ready to take down Green Bay. We're ready to go 3-0. Let's get it, 49ers fans. Let's go, San Francisco 49ers. 2-0. We're coming back home for the home opener. That is going to be amazing. Cannot wait for that. Seahawks or Titans. Let's go, Titans. Let's get that win. Let's hope Titans can beat Seattle in that game. We should get Gore. Welcome in, Yesh, to the post game. Yeah, I'm right there with you. We should definitely bring back Frank Gore. And I do believe he is going to retire a San Francisco 49er. And so what a just absolutely amazing career. I mean, the durability for Frank Gore to have done it as long as he has done it, just tremendous. Now, continuing to look at the stats of this game, another big touchdown catch came from Juan Jennings, the young player. And I mean, Jennings, really exciting. What a touchdown play that was. And I believe that was actually his first NFL catch, if I'm not mistaken, on that touchdown catch for Jennings. Just tremendous. 2 catches in the game for 17 yards. Frank Gore, to me, is a 49ers Hall of Famer. I miss this guy. Sad he never got a ring. Yep, I'm right there with you, William. Without a doubt, Frank Gore is a future, got to be a first ballot Hall of Famer. I mean, everything that he has done and everything that he has accomplished in his career has just been tremendous. And the numbers he has put up in just all these years, it's incredible. And I mean, just the way that he runs, he's so smart out there, waits for his opening and, breaks those big runs. And, I definitely feel, we tried everything we could to try to get him a ring. And so, nothing would make me happier if there's a way to bring him back and to be able to, get him a ring. That just would be so awesome. Gore doing boxing, not new to him, though. I have not heard of that. So I'm, if that is new, that's awesome. Always, anything you can do to, continue working out. And I mean, Gore, he's tremendous. His workouts and his work ethic is, is among, definitely without a doubt, arguably the best in the game, to have accomplished what he has accomplished. So that would be awesome to, if he can come back, just would be tremendous. Come home. That's right. Come back home to the 49ers. Frank Gore, let's do it. Let's go 49ers. We get the win. We're 2-0. We get the 17-11 win over the Eagles. Huge win on the East Coast. And to be coming back with 2 wins, back-to-back wins on the East Coast feels really great. And, our defense played much better today, and that's something to be really happy about. Patrick Willis is my favorite 49ers player. Absolutely awesome. Patrick Willis, the great. I loved watching him. Definitely one of my all-time favorite 49ers players. My favorite all-time would be Frank Gore. And I think I would have to say Patrick Willis would be my second all-time favorite 49er. And there's really a lot of great 49ers that we have seen. Watching Patrick Willis and Navarro Bowman, that duo back in the day was just so much fun to watch out there. Really, really awesome. And what a win today. Now, taking a look at the defensive stats of the game for the 49ers, the leading tackler, Fred Warner, the best linebacker in all of football, 7 tackles in the game. And Nick Bosa got after it today, 3 tackles and 2 sacks. 49ers defense with 2 total sacks on the day. We did a lot better job putting pressure on Jalen Hurts in this game. When you think back to last week and the pressure that we put on Jared Goff, the pressure that we put on him, we didn't put as much pressure last week, but then this week we did a, much better job in that area. And so, that was something to be really happy about in the way that this defense stepped up in the big moments, made big plays when they absolutely needed to. And the 49ers get this huge win, and it's just awesome. This was a big win. Going into the game at halftime, you had the 7-3 lead, and what a way to finish out the first half there, driving down the field and then getting that touchdown. Then also the touchdown with Jimmy Garoppolo, the quarterback sneak going in there. And we got to see Garoppolo run with the football quite a bit today. As Garoppolo had, I believe, he had like 8 or 9 carries running with the football for 20 total yards. And so Jimmy Garoppolo displaying that he can run with the football and that he has that ability. Frank Gore, Navarro Bowman, Patrick Willis, and other 49ers legends, and future Hall of Famers. Absolutely. And Patrick Willis has got to be a Hall of Famer. I think the only thing that might be working against him, unfortunately, would be probably that how many years he played. I think he played 8 years in the NFL. But I mean, with how dominant that Patrick Willis was, he is more than deserving of, being inducted into the Hall of Fame. And it's just awesome. Absolutely awesome. Tremendous 49ers legends. I think the 49ers got lucky. If the Eagles had not failed on their scoring opportunities, it would have been a closer game. That's true. That's true that it would have been a closer game. I think in my opinion, we still had to make big plays. And so, it was one of those games. Either way, you knew that whoever lost this game, it was going to be a heartbreaking game to lose just because of how close that it was. The Eagles had their opportunities, and the fact that they did not convert on those opportunities, that was huge. And then for the 49ers, we were able to convert and to make the big plays and to punch it in the end zone. That was the thing. The Eagles could not punch it in the end zone. Only the one touchdown they had was when, with 5 minutes left in the game, they managed to march all the way down the field in 65 seconds and get a touchdown. But then our defense, they are resilient. They bounce right back, and they're able to stop the Eagles on that next possession. Then after we get that, the Eagles do get that touchdown, but then we get the football back, and then we end up marching all the way down the field, and then just being able to run the clock out there, getting the crucial big first down at the end of the game. Just absolutely amazing. Forgot to mention Joe Staley. He is one of our 49ers legends. Sad he didn't get a ring either. It's tough. He's another guy that you just would have loved to have seen get a ring, and being that, he was on the team last year. I believe, last year was his last year. And so for Staley to have not have gotten him a ring, it's just tough. All these guys definitely more than well deserving, and, just have had, great NFL careers, and, just really excited for this group, for this 49ers team to be able to get that elusive 6th Lombardi trophy. Let's do it. Let's go, San Francisco 49ers. We get the big win. We are 2-0, back-to-back wins on the East Coast, and we have a happy flight coming back home for the home opener on September 26th. Taking on the Green Bay Packers on Sunday Night Football. That is going to be so exciting, so much fun. I legit thought the Eagles were going to beat the 49ers, but glad the 49ers stepped it up a bit today. Yeah, 2-0. Let's get it. This was a huge win. And I mean, being that the Eagles played very well in week 1, and this was their home opener, and Jalen Hurts has been playing very well at quarterback, this was definitely by no means going to be an easy game. And, it was a challenge. The Eagles gave us everything that we could handle. And, it came down to the wire, and, 49ers, we were able to make those big plays at the later stages in the game and get the big stops when we needed to on defense. And so this was just such a big win, a huge team victory to get this win. Niners need to score more than 17 next week against Green Bay. Absolutely. We have got to, light up the stat sheet or light up the scoreboard a lot more than just 17 points. And, after that first quarter, I mean, those first 4 possessions just really getting absolutely nothing. That was tough, but, we're able to bounce right back there, start putting together great drives in the second quarter. And, with the Packers and, with Aaron Rodgers there, they're always, they always seem to have a really good offense. And so we need to go out there, score as much as we can. And our defense is going to go out there and make stops. And so, we can come out and get that win. And so let's do it. We're coming back home. We're 2-0, and we are ready for the home opener to take on the Packers. That's going to be a lot of fun. Cannot wait for it. The first home game to have fans in the stands in 2 years, or almost 2 years. It's been a year and a half since the NFC Championship game against the very same Packers. So kind of really fascinating how that ends up happening. We faced the same team. When you think about going back to the last time fans were in the stands, we need to watch the Packers very carefully, because remember, they only had one bad game and the Saints got destroyed by the Panthers. Sam Darnold is making a statement right now. Yeah, that's true. I mean, Sam Darnold, to go from the Jets to go to the Carolina Panthers, I mean, to do what the Panthers did to the Saints today, that was very impressive, especially because the Saints and Winston, they dominated the Packers last week. I think it was like 34-3, something like that. So the fact that the Saints, they get dominated by Carolina today, Panthers made a big statement there. And yet Sam Darnold making a statement. So continuing to look at the defensive stats of the game, Jaquiski Tartt, 6 tackles in the game. Jimmy Ward with 6 tackles, the safety. Azeez Al-Shire, 5 tackles in the game. DJ Jones with 4 tackles. Kenevis Street with 4 tackles. And so defense, really great game today. Just outside of that, big 91-yard catch to Watkins. When you think about how the defense, to go from what they did last week, I mean, the Lions, we gave up 33 points. So to only give up 11 today, really tremendous job by this defense. And, to make the improvements and to have made the adjustments that we made from week to week really was awesome to see out there from this 49ers defense. And we get the big win. We get the win, 2-0. Absolutely awesome. And we cannot wait. We are ready for the home opener. Let's go, San Francisco 49ers. Let's get it. What a huge win it was. 17-11 against the Eagles. Back-to-back wins on the East Coast. And for Jimmy Garoppolo, 189 passing yards in the game, completing 22 of 30 passes for throwing 1 touchdown in the game. The quarterbacks, rushing in for the touchdown for him. And then also you had one throwing touchdown to Juan Jennings and 1 rushing touchdown for Jimmy Garoppolo in the game. So 1 touchdown pass, 1 rushing touchdown for him. What a game for Jimmy G. Made the passes when he had to. And the first 4 possessions, as we know, the first quarter, we didn't do hardly anything. But the way we're able to come back out there in the second quarter and in the second half, really put together great drives. And that big drive, this 16-play drive, that was really awesome to tire out the Eagles defense. This was such a huge win. Let's make it 3-0 next week. Go 49ers. Let's get the win. It's going to be a ton of fun. Cannot wait for it. And we are going to be wrapping up the post-game show here shortly. But before we do, as always, we are going to get to our picks of the game. And so I would love to hear who you're taking as the pick of the game. A lot of 49ers to shout out in this game. Nick Bosa, 2 sacks, 3 tackles in the game. Fred Warner, 7 tackles. You have Deebo Samuel, 6 catches for 93 yards. Juan Jennings, he gets the touchdown. Just tremendous. What a catch that, what a play that was to get it. Jimmy Garoppolo, great performance, 189 yards passing, completing 22 of 30 passes, throws a touchdown, and also rushes in for a touchdown. So a lot of team contributions in this win for the 49ers. Really huge out there. Elijah Mitchell, 17 carries for 42 yards at running back. So for my pick of the game, I am going to go with I'm going to go with Deebo Samuel. I'm going to take Deebo Samuel as my pick of the game. 6 catches for 93 yards. The Yak Monster, yards after catch. Deebo Samuel picking up right where he left off from his first couple years. His rookie year in 2019 was spectacular. Over 1,000 receiving yards, and in the playoffs continued to dominate. And then in then last year, still had a really great season. I believe 800 receiving yards on the season. So this is one of the 49ers' top go-to targets for Jimmy Garoppolo. Deebo Samuel, what a performance. I'm taking Deebo Samuel as my pick of the game. 6 catches, 93 yards, and you're going to see him just making so many exciting big plays this year. William taking Nick Bosa for sure. He literally stopped Jalen Hurts. That was amazing, seeing the athleticism of Nick Bosa and how fast he can get to the quarterback, jumping from the defensive line. It's off the edge. It's amazing watching Nick Bosa, and just so happy and so excited to see a healthy Nick Bosa this year. What a game for him! 3 tackles and 2 sacks. Player Tyler Burbeck, pick of the game. Mitch Wazowski. Yep. I apologize. I botched his name there. But the punter, Mitch, he's doing such a good job there. Being able to pin the Eagles back, beyond the 20-yard line, and having that, field possession, having that going well for you is huge. I'm taking, pick of the game equals Kinlaw for blocking the field goal, change the momentum. Fantastic pick there, Yesh, and yeah, that is so true. That blocking that field goal for Javon Kinlaw, that was a huge play in the game, and there were a lot of momentum changing plays in this game, and this was one of those games. It could have went to either team here. So for the 49ers to get this win, so many team contributions, absolutely love it. What a huge win it was. And let's make some noise for the YouTube algorithm, 49ers fans. Let's smash that like button for the huge win today, 17-11. All it takes just half a second of your time to smash that like button. I want to say thank you so much for all of your support. Really means a lot to me, and I would not be here without your support. So thank you so much to each and every one of you. Let's smash that like button. Thank you so much. This feedback lets YouTube know that this video is relevant. So then YouTube knows to recommend this video to as many San Francisco 49ers fans and football fans out there. So thank you so much, everyone. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. And to all my returning subscribers, welcome. Always great to see you. And what a win for the 49ers today. We go to 2-0 on the season. We get the big win, 17-11. I'd love to hear your thoughts and reactions to this big win. 49ers fans, let me know in the comment section. Appreciate that, everyone. And if you're new, or if you haven't done so, definitely consider subscribing to the channel if you enjoy the San Francisco 49ers live post-game shows. And if you would like to stay up to date with more 49ers content, be sure to smash that notification bell so you can be notified Alrighty, sorry guys. Sorry so much. My laptop died. I apologize for that. Thank you, everyone. Have a great rest of your day. Apologize for the inconvenience. 49ers get the win. Let's go. Have a great day. Thank you so much, everyone. Appreciate all of you. Let's go, Niners.